What's up, everybody? It's day 57 of 100 Days of Code, and here we are once again on this beautiful sunny day, coding and coding and then coding again. That's what we do. It's what we do every single day. So here we go. So what are the rules of 100 Days of Code? Well, number one, we code 1 hour a day every single day. And we're going to keep a video journal of that every single day, just like we have for the last 56. Today's day 57. Awesome. Then what else do? We report that to YouFind people and keep ourselves accountable publicly on LinkedIn and Twitter. And then thirdly, we share our thoughts and our feelings. So I'm doing this alongside of School of Code, which is an amazing boot camp that brings a diverse group of people together, over 150 of us together to learn about code, taking us from zero to hero when it comes to coding. So very, very fortunate, very blessed in every way. So we are very thankful for that. What did we get up to today? Well, today is the beginning at School of Code of Project Week. Whoop, 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 Project Week. So we had no idea what we were going to be doing at the beginning. So we got in at a different time than normal, 9 a.m. Normally we get in at 11 a.m. on a Monday. But this week it was 9 a.m. bright and early. Did our squats as normal. Did them a little bit earlier than scheduled. But then what we did is then we got into meeting our team and coming up with sort of a manifesto of sort of the rules our team would have, how we'd make decisions, how we'd work in an agile way, and those sorts of things. So I met my fine teammates. I met Shabana, Janan, Dan, and Simran, and we're all going to work together. So we're a team of 5, and we're going to be working on together. So we create our manifesto, decide how we're going to work together, how we're going to make decisions. So we're going to do sort of the dot voting, that sort of thing, make decisions. We thought about so we're going to use Trello as well to sort of keep track every single day. We're going to do stand-ups. We're going to use things like retrospectives at the end of the day. And we're going to check in with each other at the beginning of the day with the stand-up, the middle of the day around lunch, and then at the end of the day with the retrospective. And they're going to be the 3 times where we sort of catch the rhythm. We're going to make sure to keep our breaks where we take breaks the same way as we always have with School of Code. So we're going to keep to that as well. There's no dumb questions in our group, so everybody's open to that. And we spent some time after that. We did some ideating about sort of what we were going to do. So the task was is we sort of had to create something for the National Boot Camp, those who are currently boot campers, and what we could help them. So we created sort of a Jamboard, a Google Jamboard to ideate and decide. So we used Disney Ideation, and we used a Dream Room, the Realist Room, and the Critic Room. And we went through the different phases to think about what's going to be our MVP. What's going to be our MVP that we're going to create? So ours is going to be based on tech-related links and that sort of thing. And there's going to be functionality on a landing page to begin with, and then we'll have some stretch goals around that. So we came up with a nice plan. We got a lot accomplished. We even got to a stage where we were able to sort of create some sort of component folders, and we got to create sort of lo-fi and hi-fi wireframes, those sorts of things. We got to install NPMs, those sorts of things. We got to set up sort of a database thing, because that's one of the things we're going to do. We set up our Heroku. We were able to sort of look at some different documentation. We were able to sort of really discuss sort of the weaknesses and the highs and lows of different things as well. We were able to really come up with in the low fidelity wireframe and the different wireframes. It did sort of determine a plan. And then we were able to organize sort of the teams in such a way where we've got 2 people working, because we've got 5 people. We've got 2 people working on the back ends, and then we have 2 people working on the front ends. And then you've got my good self who's going to be working, yes, on the front end, but I'm going to work specifically on the components and getting those things sorted. So we're going to sort of work together and gel it all together. And I think it's going to work well. We're going to iterate, and then we're going to do switches every single day and keep track of those sort of things. So all in all, it was a really, really good day. My thoughts are that we were well organized. We used a wide variety of tools. We used tools like Miro, Figma, Google Jamboards. Of course, we use Visual Studio Code to do a little bit of the setting up of different things, a little bit of codes to import in all the right things and that sort of things, and NPM stuff. And we used Chris Mias for the back end. His NPM uses for that to set up the folders. And then, of course, we use My Create app for the React side to have a boilerplate of that. We sorted out sort of the Git structure of how we're going to go about things and that as well. And so I feel like we've got a really good starting place for tomorrow to really get cracking and really get started from a good place. So all in all, it's been a really good day. I feel like tomorrow is going to be the real challenge in the test. We're going to try to stay organized, try to stay structured, have our little sprints of how we're working, but we have a good way forward. So all in all, amazing day. So until tomorrow, this is day 57 of 100 Days of Codes. Peace out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.